this song we're going to do now is called Maybe Not This Time. And Celeste has been kind enough to sing it with me, and I'm kind of jazzed about that. And this is a song about 3 minutes long. No, it's about a song about I have a lot of friends that are going through some personal stuff. You know, everybody does in relationships and things, and this is kind of their song. You know, a song for them, me, and anyone who needs it. Heard a song on the radio, a reminder of a girl a long time ago. What happened then doesn't matter now. On a trip down a lost highway, I met a lot of people along the way, and the lights they fade into the distant gray. Thought I'd end my life right here at the end of the road that brought me here, in love with you, my dear. At the border of forever, on the other side of never mind, things always seem to get better, but maybe not this time. Fell back in a dream last night where all felt good and things felt right, only to wake up in the morning with you. A gentle kiss to greet the day without a word, nothing to say. With tired eyes we smile as if we knew. The sky today is gray and blue, a perfect blend of me and you. We rise from separate sides of the bed. At the border of forever, on the other side of never mind, things always seem to get better, but maybe not this time. Woke up in a dream last night where all felt good and things felt right, only to wake up in the morning with you. Gentle kiss to greet the day with not a word, nothing to say. To tired eyes we smile as if we knew. Sky today is gray and blue, a perfect blend of me and you. We rise from separate sides of the bed. At the border of forever, on the other side of never mind, things always seem to get better, but maybe not this time. Maybe not this time. But maybe not this time. try again this time. Thank you very much.
This other part of your bio before I ask the next question. Known for their live performances, which have been described as acoustic cool and urban folk, Small Town Sheiks easily navigates the musical landscape, allowing them to stomp and slide through rollicking R&B to introspective storytelling. The band performs with a musical instinct and trust that only comes from years of performance. I really, as I've told you a few times now, I especially enjoy your slide guitar playing that you add to many of your song landscapes. And it's not like the slide is making a blues statement, as it's just a great addition, you know, or style to the song, as your bio states. Can you talk more about that?
Sure. Well, I came to playing slide later. I'm more of I guess a straight lead player or you know, rhythm player. But I came to it late because there were songs that I had heard that I've done that I heard it needed something more than a straight guitar lead that slide would have added more to. So I did my best to teach myself how to do that. I don't play a straight blues style because the slide playing, although I do appreciate people like Derek Trucks, slide players like that, Dwayne Allman, but I always loved the way that George Harrison played slide, which is not a conventional slide playing. He didn't follow blues lines per se when he went with his approach. So again, textures. You know, he added textures to the songs using slide, and that's what I try to do as well. You know.
I heard. I have to pat myself on the back because that song that we're going to do later, that slide style reminded me of that.
Oh, thank you.
So I got that. Okay. Okay. So what are your influences, musical and non-musical? What motivates you to write in your music?
Well, non-musical is easy. That's my children, my family, and but musically, I grab from everywhere. And again, when I listen to music, I'll listen to everything. I'll listen to one of my favorite albums is Miles Davis, Kind of Blue, and then I'll listen to you know, a Ramones album. You know, I'll listen to that. I'll jump to you know, listening to a Joe Henry album, which the favorite album I have of his is an album, Civilians. I have all his albums, but I only listen to Civilians. That's the only one I listen to. I love that album. And another guy is James Maddock. But besides that, I am very influenced by people that I know, that are friends that are musicians, and that inspire me because not only do they offer me support and friendship, but I think they're very talented in their own right. Some of them I invited to be in the room tonight, which you'll get to hear later, so they can introduce themselves when they come up. But I do have great admiration for my friends that do play as well.
Okay,
you
great.
included.
Oh, thanks. Well, that kind of segues into the next couple of questions I wanted to ask you. I heard on one of your video performances on your website how you and Mike met, which was very cute and funny. Were you thinking back then of how big the harmonica would become in your music and songwriting?
I really wish I could have gotten rid of him back then. Yeah. Mike and I are, again, we're great compadres. We've been everything from we've laughed together, we've cried together, and more so we've drank together. But Mike and I, we go back 25 years playing together. And it was more of just, if the right word is symbiotic relationship that had just developed, because when I'm playing with people, I hear the people that I'm playing with in my head. There's always instruments in my head whenever I'm thinking of anything, as far as writing. And usually when I'm talking to my wife, there's all kinds of stuff going on in my head. I should be listening more. But that's where that comes from. And Mike, I know Mike's playing so well that when we do record together, we can actually talk about. I cannot play with the ability that he has, but I can hear in my head what I know he can play. So we'll talk about his parts, and he's not a straight blues player, although he can play straight blues. Mike is able to sometimes he's the violins in a song, sometimes he's the horns in a song, sometimes he's the organ in a song, and sometimes he's the harmonica in the song, he has that ability, and I think that's his, what sets him apart from other harp players.
Okay, I have one more question I want to ask you. The next question that I want to ask you, it's a little more subjective, but it kind of segues from something I read in your personal bio, which is a fan of all kinds of music, as you stated. He's become an engaging storyteller with a voice that aims for the heart of the listener. His songs have a personal intimacy while still being capable of speaking to a broad audience. So, forgive me for reading this, but it's hard to express unless I read it. In reading your lyrics on your website, I was reminded of how, when I write a song, I might be working out a feeling or a desire or a need inside, wanting to write about it, and then as I'm writing about it, the song becomes better than that initial desire or need. The song actually takes a life of its own. I'm thinking about your song lyrics in Save You, Save Me. In the chorus, I can imagine myself trying to find the words in that chorus that fit and rhyme, but also retain the meaning of the song. And sometimes when you're doing that, that's kind of like when the song takes over and the meaning gets better than the original meaning. So it's like a meditation that brings you to a higher level, and it becomes a song for everyone. So am I off base here? Can you relate to that?
I could relate to it. I'll say and it happens different for other people, and I guess that conversation will come up too, but for me, when I write, usually there's a thought. It usually comes from a thought that I have about something or some event. What happens for me is I observe things. So something will happen. Either I'll be passing someone on a train station, and something will hit me about them that sticks in my mind that'll turn into a line, or something that'll happen in the news, or something that'll happen in my home, or that'll change something, and then I'll start to write what I think is a song, and then it starts to change a little bit, and it turns to say, oh, this is not what this is about. This is about this. Right. So I get surprised, which is kind of cool. It's kind of keeps it always new and fresh. But it's a developing thing, and I do think you're right that songs kind of take on a life of their own. You're just kind of like the vehicle to get it out. I won't go into that tangent that I emailed you the other day. I kind of was expounding. I think I had a little too much coffee this morning.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. This is what our place in the universe is.
But as artists, you don't want to be a product of this. You want to reflect the society. You don't have to be a product of it. You don't have to sound like XYZ, and no. So we want to reflect it. But at the same time, it changes us as we express, the song or the art.
And it's cathartic.
Yeah.
It's cathartic because things that are bothering you on a certain subject, you can get it out.
Right.
In fact, Save You, Save Me, which I'm not planning to do this evening, but the first line of the song happened, if you don't mind, I'll say that the first line of the song, the first lines of the song are, "It must have been hard to say goodbye for you, even with the things he put you through, because even a girl that looks like you needs something more than money." That line was written about a woman that I had met. I was in a bar in Hoboken train station, and I just happened to go in a bar. I was waiting for a train. I was with a friend of mine. We were waiting for the train. I said, let's grab a beer. So I was sitting at the bar, and this woman, maybe in her early 40s, attractive lady, but she was crying. She was upset. And she told me, so I said, hey, what's wrong? What's going on? She said, someone that I had dated for a long time had just passed away. And I said, oh, I said, I'm sorry to hear that. He says, well, you know, we had gone out for about, he was famous. He was, I'm not going to say the person's name. He was a famous jazz player, but we were together for 7 years. But he was kind of verbally abusive. He wasn't very nice to me. So our relationship was over. But I still feel bad that he's passed. So, and I really didn't know what to say after that, except I'm sorry, you know, and because I don't really know her. But afterwards, that line just stuck in my head about her. You know, that was her line, you know. And when Songs for Parker was over, I walked back into the bar, and I gave her a CD. And I said, I have something for you. And I gave her the CD. I said, there's a track on here, Save You, Save Me. There's that first verse, that's you. Wow. I said, and that's for you. And I left. I haven't seen her since.
Thank you so much for speaking about your music. And would you be able to just give us your links and whatever else you would like to promote or say?
Sure. Please, for anyone that would like to find us, you can find myself, Mr. OBK, and Mike Smith, who's not here. We are Small Town Sheiks as a whole. And we have a website, smalltownsheiks.com. Please check us out. We have our own website as well as a Facebook page, Twitter, all that other social media stuff. And we'd love to hear from you. And if you dig what we do, come out and see us.
Thanks.
For those of you who know me, my name is Don Lowe. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Don Lowe. My website is donlowsongs.com. If you want to. Thought I'd use my name in my website for people who know me and don't know me. Either way. This is a song off my new CD called Out Here. It's called I'll See What I Can Do. Take a seat, why don't you stay with me? Undo your blue heart and set it free. There's a special providence for riding on a road too rough. Sometimes feeling good is good enough. And I don't hold the answers, just a couple real good cards. And I can't stop the rain, but if I could, I'd make a rainbow too. I know I got here late, but I'll see what I can do. Need the pieces of your dreams with mine. Let's get lost in places that we find. I can't make you love me, but I might make you smile. Maybe we could be together for a while. And I'll write you a song just between you and me. I can't stop the pain, but if I could, I'd write your name across the blue. I know I got here late, but I'll see what I can do. And I'm standing right in front of you, falling like a fool, trying to make you feel the way I feel for you. I know I got here late, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Tin Monk, Tinmonk. I got a website, tinmonk.com. On there you'll find 5 or 6 albums that I've recorded myself. They're all streaming for free, and if you want to purchase them, there's links there. I met John a while ago. I'd be lying if I remembered how exactly, but we keep intersecting, and this is one of those times. Thank you, John, for inviting me down.
Woke up bleeding yesterday. If I had a space to fill, I had a cup to spill. Woke up talking in my sleep. Lost all my friends but me. I, myself, and me. Burning my bed, drowning in blood. I am a dog, kicked in the mud, licking my wounds still alive, bleed, yeah. Little bit of a shepherd's pie, need a bitty bitty place to lie. Oh, little bit of that shepherd's pie, women weep and grown men cry. Little bit of that shepherd's pie, just a little bitty bitty thing. All right, little bit of that shepherd's pie. Oh my. Woke up sleeping through my life. Remember what I've seen, what I've ever been wrong. Give me time to find a way. It's too fast for sure. Brought one as hard as to ignore. When you feel this broken giant, it overflow with grace. What was lost now is found. What was lost now is found. Burning my bed, drowning in blood. I am a dog, kicked in the mud, licking my wounds still alive, bleed, yeah. Little bit of that shepherd's pie, need a bitty bitty place to lie. Oh, little bit of that shepherd's pie, women weep and grown men cry. Little bit of that shepherd's pie, just a little everything, make everything alright. Little bit of that shepherd's pie, alright.
Thank you. That's called Shepherd's Pie, obviously.
I've got a website, but it really has nothing to do with music. So you can find me on Facebook. Is The Music by Vernon Webb. Obviously, it's original. Since everybody's doing originals, this one's called Got To.
When I met you, I thought you was fine. Even thought of making you mine. Didn't want for you to go away. Just wanted for you simply stay. Got to reasons for you. Got to reasons why you should stay. Don't walk away.
walk away. Woken up, eyes still shut. In your car, pulling out the drive. Sun still not up, frost on the ground. Left wondering where it went wrong. When did the shine leave your eyes? Song leave your laughter, the love leave your heart. There's only so many tears left in me. Will you come back like before, or are you gone again? This heartache is killing me. Will it stop and let me be? The coldest day when you went away. Please come back for me. So lonely left sitting here, tears stain my clothes. Heart screams for you to return. Thinking back on days and when they were gone. The song you cried is on repeat in my mind. Come a day on this day where the day closes, and maybe you see what you walked away from me. What could have been? This heartache is killing me. Will it stop and let me be? The cold day when you went away. Please come back for me. Come back to me and what you left behind. Warm my day, bring the sunshine. Never a cold day again when you return, so please, come back to me. This heartache is killing me. Will it stop and let me be? A cold day when you went away. Please come back for me. Come back for me. Come back for me. Come back for me.
This one's called Home. This is from my Portraits album from way back in 2007. It's available on iTunes and CD Baby, and Google it and you'll find it. This one's called Home.
How can I tell you? It takes me a lifetime to know. I know your fire, I feel your soul. You know I'm no stranger. Put it all away. Talk it out another time. Got nothing left to say. We don't have to draw that line. The coal's burning red puts the fire in my heart. I feel it burning. Smoke fills my head. Can't tell them apart. Mine won't stop turning. Longer my lifetime. The more I wanna be with you. Got nothing left to find. All the things that we've been through. More. I'm coming home. The fire's burning. I'm holding on to you. Yeah.
people passing through. Today is here, tomorrow's gone. I'm coming home to you. Feeling you, this love is strong. I'm coming home. Fire's burning. I'm holding on to you. I won't stop turning on to you. Feeling so strong now. I'm holding on to you. It's you turning on now. Thank you so much.
This one's called Every Now and Then. Here I sit with eyes open and not a word is spoken as I look through white wonder, majesty and thunder. Never ceases to amaze me. Sometimes I think I go crazy, basking the rays of her beauty. When the springtime's come again, I stop to think every now and then how glad I am, happy I am to be alive. How's the city, watch the ships go by, and never ever have to wonder why. No, we are the creation, oh, each and every nation, my brother man. When the springtime's come again, I stop to think every now and then how glad I am, happy I am to be alive. When the springtime's come again, I stop to think every now and then how glad I am, happy I am to be alive. At the end of every single day, I never ever have to hope and pray. I know the truth and the mystery, and it's got to do with both you and me. I understand. When the springtime's come again, I stop to think every now and then how glad I am, happy I am to be alive. When the springtime's come again, I stop to think every now and then how glad I am, happy I am to be
All I need to tell you about that's part of my fascination with Elvis Presley, I think. Well, if I was Elvis Presley, I'd buy you a brand new Cadillac. Choose your favorite color, get all shook up, I'd be fine with that. But all I got is this heart full of soul. Elvis Presley. There'll be no heartbreak hotels across this land, no sir. And I'd shoot my radio when that talk show hound dog starts to howl. Oh, ooh, ooh, oh, maybe I just change the radio frequency. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I drive around with the top down, singing Old Kentucky Moon, feeling free. Ha! So lay back, baby, close your eyes. My pompadour is on the rise. Music's blasting, banana, peanut butter, bacon sandwich in a sack. If I was Elvis Presley, I'd buy you a brand new Cadillac. Well, come on, little sister, let's drive that Cadillac. Here's the keys to Graceland. On top of that, my hips shake like thunder. I'd sneer to Timbuktu, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help it, baby, 'cause your love is so tender. Thank you for having me on this show tonight. And this young man right here, and possibly his brother, I think, yes? You get a brand new Cadillac tonight. I know you can't drive, but just go real easy at first. You'll catch on. Here we go now. Well, it's all right now, mama, when the sun lights up those rhinestone hills. It's like Viva Las Vegas neon or a parade of pink DeVille. Let's drive a little further, maybe sleep out under the stars tonight. I'll kick off my blue suede shoes, I'll be your teddy bear tonight. Well, the world's gone crazy, only fools rush in. Suspicious minds, artificial skin. But I'll make up for the kindness that it lacks. If I was Elvis Presley, if I was Elvis Presley, if I was Elvis Presley, I'd buy you a brand new Cadillac. I'd buy you, I'd buy you, I'd buy you a brand new Cadillac. Yes, I would. I would buy Johnny Irizarry a brand new Cadillac tonight. Woo! All the small town sheiks, because I love you guys. I'd buy you, I'd buy you, I'd buy you a brand new Cadillac. I'd buy you, I'd buy you, I'd buy you a brand new Cadillac. Here we go now. Brand new Cadillac. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
My
you.
name is Johnny Rosario from a band Small Town Sheiks. You can find us at smalltownsheiks.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on iTunes, Reverb Nation, all that other good stuff. Twitter, us if you want. We may even answer you back. We have an album out called Songs for Parker, and we're in the process of recording a new album. And this song is going to be one of the songs that'll be on the new album. So this one is called You're Having Fun. Well, you drove all night with your hands tied on the wheel, and you loved and lost, and that's life, ain't no big deal. Can't spend your life running from shadows when your world gets cold. Can't flee like a sparrow. went around the path that's marked straight and narrow. 'Cause when all is said and done, you're having fun. So you'll trip on some bumps on your way to happiness, and you brush them off and continue to do your best. There is a magic that comes from desire. To look for that one that sparks your fire. Dance around the path that's marked straight and narrow. 'Cause when all is said and done, you're having fun. So you stare at the light of the moon while you play this tune, and you think of a girl who will hear and she will swoon. And out of the night she'll come dancing to you. Stay by your side just 'cause she wants to. But until then, you'll do what you have to. 'Cause when all is said and done, you're having fun. 'Cause when all is said and done, you're having fun. 'Cause when all is said and done, you're having fun. Thank you very much. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Thank you all for staying around. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you, Elliot. Wonderful show. Thank you for the my fellow guests that came. I heard some wonderful music tonight. This is a very important show because it showcases local talent, local artists who are doing their thing out there, and they're in your local pubs, they're in your local smaller concert venues, and all they want from you is just to come and hear what they do. So get out and see these people, and make sure you continue to watch the Songwriters show.